Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can get an unlimited amount of 78 plus picks. These are the best grind right now. You can get some insane bangers, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below and subscribe. Make sure to get involved in the giveaway for the gaming monitor, a copy of FC or even FC points, and let's go get you some packs. If you can't afford your favorite players and trade into them just isn't realistic, and of course you don't want to give EA your money, then Sky Coach has you covered. With the most reliable and cheapest coins in FC 26, a quick and easy service. Using the link down below, you'll automatically get 10% off, so you can finally buy your favorite players.
Nice.
The pack itself first, this is a simple thing. It's exactly the same as last time. They have given us a rare with one common. Now that isn't too bad. I do think that if you compare it to the regular gold upgrade, it is interesting that this gives us 2 gold rares, so does that, but this costs 6 gold rares and that costs 11 commons. So if you look at it from that perspective, this doesn't have as good of a value. Obviously the difference is this one has a minimum rating. Obviously if you look at gold upgrades, the minimum rating is 75. So there's actually only a 3 difference in the minimum rating between this and that regular upgrade. But the good thing is, as part of crafting this, you'll craft a load of these and you get the best of both worlds, so you can test both upgrades. Now I do think, admittedly, these are far better than the base gold upgrade, but doing them and during that process you will be able to see that for yourself. I mean, that's definitely not a great example. Now we usually test 10 of these, but due to being a little bit later back than usual, I'm testing 5. So we've done the first one, wasn't great. The second one obviously looks a little bit better. I think that is Vicario. It's not. We've got De Jurio and we've got De Morale. Now admittedly the first 2 have not been amazing. Now it can happen where it'll take 10 20 for you to get a banger. I have found some of these have been insane for me. We've had double walkouts in these. Last week they were very, very good. Obviously I can't say that this batch was until now. We've just got our first walkout striker. Poland, that's lower, so that's an 88 off the bat. Obviously I'm not saying it will be a double. I don't think that is. But let's be honest, who's complaining over an 88? That's brilliant fodder. And an 80, that's not bad at all. So currently in 4 of these, we've got 1 walkout, and realistically the rest of the players are semi-duds, but all of those duds would just go back into more of these packs, and that one's not bad. Now after quite a successful test, obviously if we imagine that you multiply the amount, you multiply the result. In theory, if we'd done 10 there, we'd get 2 walkouts. I know it doesn't work exactly like that, but let's talk about what you're going to do to get this done successfully. So first of all, we've got play 10, win 5, So first of all, we've got weekly objectives. Completing these ticks off that season. And the season, in my opinion, is going to kit you out for quite a lot of these lower end rares. If you scroll along the past, you'll see there's a lot. Now, the other one that I would say is a shoe-in, week in, week out. Now, for me, the biggest shoe-in is going to be your weekly rush points. I've got 23 hours to finish these off, and as you can see I get a double 81 and a double 82, but along the way you get a load of 78s and 80s, which if they're not better than the minimum are going to slot straight into this. You've got things like this along here where if you play 5 matches with an Argentinian player, so you can do 5 squad battles matches, you're going to get yourself a 75 times 2. Once again, they slot straight in. So just a Serie A Argentinian in a squad, 4 squad battles is going to get you that ticked off very easily. You get 2 sets of packs. Once again, if you score 12 goals in that same game with that same Argentinian, another 2 players, and if you assist with him as well. So it's that simple. Get a few Argentinians from Serie A, or 1 Argentinian from Serie A and a few Argentinians, and you've done a ton of those minor packs that will help you out in 1 squad battles game. It's impossible to win a game of FIFA with a team like this, but when your coin balance is low and so is your bank balance, how can you afford your favorite players? That's where top 1% trading comes in. The #1 premium Discord in FC 26, ready to make you millions of coins again and making your dream team a reality. I always say this, and it does change every week, but if you go through your milestones, you will find different things that you're close to. Now, some of us, for example, will be further away than others. I've got a rare players pack, but I need to do 30 SBCs. Now, in this grind, I will do 30, so I can go for the lower tier ones first, whereas I might want to jump for those gold upgrades with everything I have that can go in them at the moment. I'll go for those lower upgrades first and get the rare players pack completed that way. And then I've got an extra boost to this. Then we can have a look and see, Rush Mastery, anything in there, Moment Stars, there is a pack there, but I'm a long way away from it. Now, you can't do this now and get it immediately, but what I would always say to you is prepare. Now, squad battles is not something that you can do now and just get the rewards, but prepare for next week. Get some squad battles games done so that when the next set of whatever upgrade comes out, you have something to get them done as easily as possible. Now, something that will help you along the way, the 580 plus upgrade. Obviously, this is a basic upgrade. It does require a little bit more with that 84 in there, but when you are crafting the rest of this, use your spare players here. It's a good bit of value. It almost covers one of these squads, and if you get something really good out of it, obviously that's better. The simple start you're going to have here is completing these two SBCs. Both of them give you tradable results. You can use untradable cards, so if you've got any untradable bronzes or silvers here, you can convert them into tradables. And obviously silvers being the most potential can give you some good coin boost to go on and produce the rest of the SBCs. You may think your next step would be gold upgrades or going into your 78 pluses. Now we do still have these two here and they will become relevant, but first your challenges is more important. Rating Reloads Challenge 1, Marquee Matchups, and also Red Bull Challenge are all going to give you packs at a very, very good value. Get all of these completed before doing anything else. The Marquee Matchups is 10k, maybe even less by now, and that will be covered by the Prime, Bronze, and Silver packs. So you actually get Marquee Matchups for free by just completing these, because the Prime Silver Players pack on its own, it gives you 12 silver player items, 6 rare and 6 common. If you get any Prem item, that's ridiculously priced, and you have a very good chance in the bronzes to get something good too. Of course, the only grind that we actually have right now of grind this to this to this to get your result is bronze upgrade into silver upgrade into gold upgrade into the 78 plus. So how that would work, you put your bronzes in here, you walk away with 2 silver players. So obviously to do an 11-man squad, you're going to need to do 6 of those. Obviously every one that you do, you get 1 spare player. So if you imagine I do this 11 times, that's a whole extra squad that you've got. So every 11 that you do, you get 12. This is going to be saying go into the gold upgrade. So you do get those spares left over. It is a slow process. I'm not saying it's fun. It is a very slow one, but you do then inevitably get a lot of these 78 upgrades. Obviously, the squad battles alongside it is what's really going to help you week on week. If you haven't done it now, do it for the coming week. The other thing that I would say is if you haven't actually done it already, you will have a fair few draft tokens. Use these because even if you're not good at the game, quit in round 1 or concede in round 1, you know, give the game away, you get a couple packs, and depending on the draft, for some reason, some of them are really, really good in round 1. Some are a bit naff, but if you can even just win 1 game in the draft, what you get in return is brilliant. Now, sorry if this video felt a little bit rushed. I got stuck in traffic because of a crash, so we've rushed this one out, so it was a little bit, but I hope it still helped you. Make sure to drop a like down below, and of course, make sure to subscribe.